inside me. Maybe I shouldn't hit this fucking rock.
Yeah, but I
Oh
guess
well, it'll be okay for the baby.
a lot of the times, the person was already an addict, and the baby was definitely not planned.
Right.
So it's one of those where, sadly, from the get go, that kid is it's messed up.
Screwed.
Yeah, screwed. I mean,
I don't know.
wow.
We need to get on a better topic. I don't like
Yeah, I
this
know.
one.
Well, we were. I mean, I don't either. It's just that we were talking about how people get offended for every little thing, and we mentioned some of the shows that we grew up watching that we didn't think anything of them at the time. They were funny. I mean, we were able to laugh at ourselves, at other people, and
Yeah,
it
but
was
on the flip side to that, if I can go a little for a second, on the flip side of that, I kind of listen to some of the music. Like, let's just say there's certain types of music I listen to now, or comedians, and
mm,
uh, and I hear what they say and how they talk about women, and then I look at my daughter, and the shit just doesn't seem as funny anymore.
well, funny enough, when some of us became parents and parents to fathers or to a daughter, we view women in a different. mm,
Yeah, a completely different light. You know what I
Different
mean?
light,
Like,
yeah. What,
I
what,
don't know.
yeah, it's exactly, yeah, it's, I don't know. There's some people that just don't give a shit, you know?
And
They're
they need to
fucked in
get
the,
punched in their dick.
they're fucked in the head. But to me, it's, yeah, you learn to, wow. Okay, we're going too serious here, man. This was supposed to be fun. No, it
Right.
is fun. No, we're talking about all those shows. I heard that Two and a Half Men, which is one of the most recent shows, probably wouldn't cut the mustard right now. Wouldn't pass. I don't think I've ever really seen an episode of that. You there?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really see a whole lot of issue with Two and a Half Men. I didn't really watch it very often, though. I'm not really a sitcom kind of a guy.
Well, I used to like sitcoms back in the day, and we're talking about like All in the Family, and it was different back then.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know.
not a
I,
big fan of
I grew up
reality TV.
watching most of the sitcoms. I grew up watching though were more of the, I don't say more wholesome.
Hmm. Wholesome.
I grew up watching Who's the Boss, you know. Um,
Alyssa Milano. Yes, of course we
yeah,
did.
Nell Carter. You remember her?
Nell Carter. Oh
Oh,
wow.
Give Me a Break. That was what
Give
it was called.
Give me a break. Yeah, I remember there was an episode where her friend sells her a car, and she didn't want to sell her the car at first, but Nell Carter, just begs her, sell me the car. So she does, and then I guess the car's a lemon.
Oh,
So then she had a lemon painted on the doors, and then I can't remember the name of the friend. Was it Addie or something like that? And the girl saying like, "Sold me this lemon"
oh.
on the doors. Yeah, for some reason that just stuck in my head.
Let's see. What else did I watch? I used to watch Mr. Belvedere. You
Mr.
remember that one?
Belvedere. Yeah, I remember. I caught a few episodes of that.
I watched Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons, yeah.
I watched what you talking about, Willis?
Different Strokes.
Yep.
Now, those kids were all fucked up. Jeez,
Yeah, they
man.
certainly went down a different road.
Yep.
Well, is the one acting, or no? Is he Todd Bridges? Is he dead, or is he still?
I don't know. Let's ask Google. Hold on. Todd, because last I heard back in the day when I checked into that, he was in jail.
Okay, I don't know if he's still alive or not. Let's
And
see.
we
What
know
else did I
Gary Coleman
watch?
is dead.
Yep. Um.
Uh,
Oh, do you
Dana
remember the one that or Dana? Yeah, Dana. Was it? I
Dana
forget
Platt
her last name.
Dana Plato
Dana
or something.
Platt.
Something like
Plato.
that.
Yeah. She turned out to, didn't she turn out to be like a crackhead or something?
Yeah, died of a drug overdose.
Yeah. And then do you remember some of the stupid shows from back in the day though, like the Charmings?
The
You remember that?
Charmings.
Yeah, that was on for a little while. And like, imagine if the evil witch cast a spell over Prince Charming and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and they awoke, and it was nowadays times. Yep,
Hmm.
yep,
Okay.
that was pretty horrible. I mean, by nowadays standards, it was pretty horrible. I used to watch it though back in the day. And what was that one where the one girl was what was it? Where the girl was like a life robot, but you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Small
when?
Wonder.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch that. Uh, no, apparently I'm checking his IMDb page, and he's been working lately. Apparently he did his time, came out, and got his shit together.
Good for him. Good for you,
Apparently
sir.
he came out in the Adam Sandler movie That's My Boy.
Good.
Uh,
Way to get your shit together and clean up. I like seeing that. That makes me
yeah,
feel good.
yeah, yeah. He's got some shit coming out in 2020 too. So
Good.
okay, it's called Sangre Negra. Dante
Hmm.
Lewis, 3 episodes. It's like some kind of series.
Hmm. I'll have to check it out. Try to
Man of the
support him.
Underground. Yeah. Dark Room.
Hmm.
I think he even an episode or two of Everybody Hates Chris.
That show used to be funny as hell.
I've watched a few episodes. The one that really stuck to me is when they send him to buy a lottery ticket, and they tell him what numbers to play, and those are the numbers that come up, but the little fucker didn't buy the lottery ticket. Yeah.
Fucking funny. That show used to crack me the hell up.
Yeah. I don't. Well, man, it's okay. I think
Thanks.
we've offended some people today.
Yeah,
Not
that's
necessarily.
okay.
That's not our intention, though. We want, like I said, we're just letting you know this is the kind of shows we grew up watching. Uh, and I don't know. I still think they're a lot better than the shit you little. Nah, nah, I'm not gonna go there. No, there's some good shows being made today. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff
I
I like,
enjoy some of them. Yeah. Some
especially.
remakes have come out have done pretty well too.
Hmm.
Like I watched SWAT.
SWAT.
Remake They remade SWAT. That's a good
Hmm.
show.
Okay.
There were some really good shows though that were way ahead of its time, but in the opposite direction.
Direction. Which one? You're out.
Damn it.
Yeah. Okay. Something happened. Something went funky there.
All right. You there?
I'm here. So you said you last thing you said was in
Hello?
the opposite direction.
Did you lose me?
Yeah, I lost you right when you said the opposite direction.
I'm lost.
You're lost?
I'm lost. Hello?
You there? All right, so the last thing you said before I lost you and I had to get you back opposite direction. It's the last word you said.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. There was a TV show called Emergency that depicted the rise or the creation of the ambulance, like
Oh, okay.
pararescue kind of
I
on the
see.
on the fire truck, EMT.
Hold on.
Uh,
There you go. So where were we?
we were talking about emergency and how it was it kind of depicted the creation of what is now considered a paramedic.
No.
But that was a really good show way back in the day, and it could very easily be remade.
Yeah. And it
And it
probably
has.
wouldn't offend anybody. Except me. I'm offended by that. You know what? Your fucking Skype connection is offending me.
It's offending me. I'm going to kick it right in its dick.
I feel offended by that, sir.
Listen, Mr. Skypey, prepare to get a Mr. Pibb.
Oh gosh, a Mr. Pibb.
Right.
For those of you who don't know what a Mr. Pibb is, well, maybe you do know because you've been to the pizza place and you've poured it down, which is a soft drink. But in K-Dogg
Right.
world, a Mr. Pibb is something totally different.
Right.
And we got about 4.5 minutes, and I'm gonna go into this story because back when I was a younger youngster and I started working at this place where I met a younger K-Dogg, we were walking one day, patrolling the place, just minding our own business. Then this younger kid,
Yeah, he was a lot younger than us.
yeah, he was about 10 years younger than us. So decided to ask Mr. K-Dogg for some advice because the young lad was having marital issues. And
Well, she was running around on him.
well, yeah, but at the time, I figured, I had just met K-Dogg. I mean, we at that time we didn't bullshit like the way we do now. So, I was walking around with him and there he goes to talk to this young man, to be a shoulder for him to lean on, to giving him advice. And I was like, oh man, this is pretty
Kind
cool.
of fatherly advice.
Yeah, kind of like the big brother, advice, because it's only 10 years. And everything was going well. You were actually giving him some good advice up until, and I'll let you explain what a pib is.
Well, like I said, his wife was running around on him, and we knew it. All right, because where we worked, she would have to come in and out of we only had one entrance, so we would see her coming in and out, and all hours of the night with different people.
And she would come in plastered and had no ifs, buts, or maybes about pulling up her shirt.
Yep, a lot of people saw.
A lot of, yeah.
So he come up to me and he says, we were trying to give him some advice and we were talking to him and I was like, listen, this is what you do. You need to gain some respect back in your house. And I'm not going to say I didn't like him, but the kid was just kind of really annoying me. And so I says, this is what you do. Next time you and your wife are getting on, and things are going really hot and heavy, flip her around and hit her from the back, pull it all the way out, and stick it right in her butt. Give her a Mr. Pibb. Give her a penis in the butt.
Penis in the butt.
Without any warning.
Yeah, but here's the thing. At first, all the advice you were giving him was actually sound advice. Like, you need to sit down, talk, and blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, oh, man, that's pretty cool. Until we get to the part, like, penis in the butt. That's where I heard, like, that. That's like, when you hear the record scratch, like what just happened here? Wow.
I don't know. Like I said, this kid kind of irritated me. He annoyed the hell out of me.
Well, yeah, I remember. And yeah, sadly, I mean, his wife was, like I said, she would come in like at 3 a.m., go right through my gate and be like, hi, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And messing with her shirt to the point where she would unbutton and stuff would just fall out. And you're like, oh, okay, keep going.
Right. Keep going. Well, listen, I have a hard time swallowing infidelity in a relationship. I really do. If you're at that point, just break it off.
The thing is that he was weird too. The whole sausage parties. Anyway, let's get off the subject. We got about 45 seconds left. So
okay.
You know what?
Well, I apologize for other technical problems. I am trying to get them fixed. I don't know what's going on with it, actually.
Hey, well, for the most part, we got a good show. We got to share with you the shows that we grew up watching, so now you know why we're so fucked up. And
yep. Besides comedians.
Yep. And thank you for tuning in. We got
hit us up. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, cursoryoverload.com. Go to the contact page, and we're out of here.
You're listening to Cursory Overload.